Welcome back to NASCAR Heat 5. Folks, I made a mistake when I recorded yesterday's episode at Fontana. I never turned the card capture on. It's on this time, but that's on me. We placed, well, we'll go over this stuff right now. We placed 20th. Anthony Alfredo won the race. Austin Hill, Ryan Truex, Ryan Ellis, and Cole Custer rounded out your top 5. And we get into the custom drivers. And that started with Max Cost finishing 16th, Malone 17th, Carpenter 18th, Jones 19th. We came in 20th, Bethel 21st, Smith 22nd, Lane 23rd, Schildhouse 24th, Oliviera 26th, Gary Norton 27th, Jeremiah Graham 28th, John Perez 29th, Michael Chavez 31st. And then I believe that these are the cars that DNF'd at the end. Unfortunately, that included Casey Kane in 33rd and Bryce Egan in 34th. We've got to look past that, though. We've got Phoenix Raceway coming up again. We just raced here recently, but not with this car. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to upgrade our... I think we're going to upgrade. Can we upgrade them? Hold on. Yes, we are upgrading our pit crew to a 90 overall. I'm hoping that's enough to have us not lose spots on pit road because it cost us again at Fontana. So here we are. We've got our, well, I should sign the work real quick. We've maxed out our short track car for now. It's the best that I can do. There's that. We got 100 laps here at Phoenix, just like we did, not, what, 4 races ago? 3 on the screen ago, I believe. So different car, different team, different everything. Keep that in mind as we're about to get on this track and do what we can do. So let's get out there, you know, and do what I just said. We achieved our goal by 2.5 hundredths of a second. So that's nice. We're going to get out here and do the qualifying. Hopefully we'll end up same so that we get in that top 25, and then we'll run these 100 laps out. There we go, qualifying lap now underway. Let's make it count exactly like he just said. That was a pretty decent roll through the corner. Not concerned on those ones to get down on the down to the line, really. A little more on this one, but then I let it fade up. Then we cut it right back down, and then we take ourselves a top 25. Actually, we get 25th place again. So we're where we should be, which is what matters. Taking a look at your top 5, Austin Hill, Greg Galding, Tommy Joe Martins, Ryan Ellis, and Anthony Alfredo. Getting into our people, we've got Parker Smith in 19th, Max Cost 20th, Michael Chavez 21st, Taylor Carpenter 22nd, Gary Norton 23rd. I want to note for Gary Norton, if it doesn't change it, he is now running an alternate scheme. It is like his last year's scheme in the Truck Series, but it does have the digital camo. It's just in the old camo colors. I'm not sure why it's not bringing... It's the July paint scheme for Ryan Sieg, and it keeps using it, it looks like. So I went in yesterday, and I made sure that he's got the 2 paint schemes now. I just don't know what makes the game choose what it makes it choose. So anyway, Casey Kane comes in 24th. We're in 25th. Malone 26th. Schildhouse 27th. Bethel 28th. Perez 29th. Egan 30th. Graham 31st. Lane 32nd. Jones 33rd. Oliviera 34th. And that'll round out our folks. I do want to note that I will be sending out this Saturday, likely, the points that you guys have to update your drivers. I'll message you in Discord so that next week's races you guys are pushing a little bit higher up and maybe even competing with the other drivers that are in the top 18. So John Hunter Nemechek and Lance Norick both need to be updated as AI drivers, so they're racing up there as well. That's enough of that. We've got 100 laps here at Phoenix Raceway. A little pre-race information for you. Chavez had to replace his transmission. He went to the back while Austin Hill sits at the front as the pole winner, and Speedy Jones failed pre-race inspection, and therefore he forfeits his position and goes to the back as well.
Starter has the green flag in his hand. Ready?
We actually have Gary Norton right in front of us. So you'll see when we get around him that it is, I didn't show the car, but it's similar to the other one, just has the classic. Whoa. That's right, this isn't a custom setup. It's similar to the black and orange car, but it has classic camo, color, digital camo, and I switched the primary sponsor to Remington over Harley Davidson, and then the secondary is Harley Davidson, as I would do with a custom setup that has two sponsors. All right, now that I talked about that, how about I actually pay attention to what I'm doing and not lose position? Get this back. Carpenter stuck in the middle of 3. And here we go. Okay, I thought that you can also on this track, you can definitely get on the apron, as you can tell. I thought that we were going to lose it a little bit there because the last time I raced here in the trucks, I raced a setup, and it was really finicky on the apron. But when you're running the default, it's not finicky at all. We got plenty of stability in this car to do this, at least while we have fresh stuff. Should be okay. We'll get more into what we're doing, and as you can see, we're right in the thick of it. We cut the apron every time, or try to remember to cut the apron every time, and that's going to help us a little bit as we get up on side of Parker Smith. Casey Kane looks inside. Room is not there. We get to run out of 2, and that's going to jump us up a handful of spots. Well, Eliza Bethel got away from everyone, and she's sitting up there in 21st place, so good for her. And she's battling it out with Max Koss and Matt Malone. As we'll continue to try to... We haven't even achieved what we did in qualifying, and he's like, wow, that's fast. Wait for it, buddy. We're ready. We're ready to do the good work here. I just gotta, get in, calm down, see if we're catching these. We should catch up to him. Went a little bit farther than I should have there, but we're still going to get on the gas as early as possible. Wow, that's fast. I knew he was going to say it. That's hilarious. All right. Yeah, I don't have a setup on this car at all. So where I'd normally be able to... My braking points are the same. I just kind of have to stay on the brake a little bit longer. We are gaining on cost right now. Bethel got around him. And that wasn't great. I've been messing up 3 and 4. Woo. Mouse off the wall a little bit. 2/10 slower that one than we were previously. And Lane is here, and so is Casey Kane and Gary Norton. They're all here, so that's not great for me, but see what we can do. Get on the gas early, and maybe when we cut down this time, we'll be able to pick up some room on Casey Kane. Not really. Not really. Oh, and the car is really tight now, because not now, it's just tight in comparison to the other setup I had. 25th is the goal. I just didn't think that we'd be falling back to 25th from one mistake, really. Oh, we're just going to go ahead and straighten it out, hopefully. Everyone kind of got into a line, too, which is actually better for us to be able to pick them all off, but I missed my... I got on the gas too early there, so our drive off wasn't full bore. That sucks, too. So basically, I lightly get on the brakes right here. I get off the brakes by the end of that extra wall section, and I get on the gas kind of by feel, but before that blue marker there. Then at the start finish, I try to cut down on the apron. And then here, we come off the gas early, roll the corner, and then right around those 2 orange signs, I get back on the gas. And, I learned that from watching someone else being real detailed with it. And then, of course, I adjusted for my own driving style. I get on the gas earlier than he did. But I also think I get on the brake harder than he did, because my brakes are so stupid sensitive on this car, even though I have the sensitivity turned virtually off. So, It's dumb, but here we are gaining back up on them now that I've been kind of focusing up on what I do, and that's important. Just because, obviously, I want the best possible finish we can get. When we get on the back stretch, we're going to take a look at gas and all that, see where we're at. Oh, we could probably look now. 26 laps of fuel, 11 in, and the caution flies right as I'm looking at my stuff. We're so far back, we're going to pit and see what happens. That's what I want to do. I want to do it. I want it to be weird. We only dropped back to 24th? Wait, we gained a position. Didn't I just pit? I must not have pit. Did I press the wrong button? Yeah, I pressed the wrong button. I didn't pit. Crap. That was dumb. I did want to pit. I wanted to get fresh stuff and see how it worked out for us. Oh, well. We'll be all right. Nobody else pit either, so it's not like we put ourselves in a bad spot. I was just hopeful that I come out and be able to drive past the back of the pack and get myself in a good spot. Holy crap. I didn't get on the brakes at all. Sorry, Parker. I was sliding. I couldn't control it. I'm really sliding right now, actually. We're going to lose some spots again. Not going the way I had hoped. I forget, you know, when you don't have a fully upgraded car, you really can't drive it. It's not just that it's slow. It's slow, it's boxy, it's slippery, it's loose, it's kind of a pile of trash. So now I got to figure it all out. And I really wish I had pit. I wonder who that was that came out of the race, because they're on pit road right now. Like, they're done for the day. We've dropped back, and we've hit the wall again. That sucks. We are dang near the back of the whole pack right now, and it's not looking better for us until we get this figured out. Yeah, when I touch the brake now, the car is pulling side left. It's okay when there's nobody there, but it's not great when someone's right there and I hit the brakes and run into them on the side. We'll get it figured out. We always do. I'm sure there's some damage from bouncing up the wall a couple times. Wow, Oliviera got a nice run on the inside there and just drove right past us and Parker Smith. And, well, now we're pitting for sure. Pits. 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 We only lost 3 spots, but we were at the back of the pack anyway, so you can't lose more than what I lost. Justin Haley was the cause of the caution. He drops all the way back. A lot of cars pit. Some didn't. Hopefully we get to take advantage of some of it. See where we end up here doing this. Car feels better already. Way better already. Outside. Back on it. Pull down. There we go. 78 laps left in this one, almost a quarter of the way through. We're going to get on the gas, but not be able to do it much with it because everyone's still stacked up. So we just kind of hang out with everyone right here. You even got Haley next to us that can't go anywhere. He's much faster than all of us. Cut the dog leg. Whoa, Haley forces his way in and pushes us out of the way. We had to hit the brakes so we didn't go up into the wall. Say hi. Whoa. Yeah, Haley's in a rush to get up there. You saw him, I don't know if he hit Bethel or if he got on the brakes or what, but he got all sorts of messed up. Smoke came from his tires and everything. Jump inside. Car feels way better now that I didn't hit the wall twice and screw up the right wheel. I don't know, right front. Whatever it was super tight. And now it's going much better for us. Lot better for us. I'm keeping Justin Haley like where he is. I'm not trying to get around him at all because I just feel like he's going to be the one that has contact with us or has problems with us. Wow, Carpenter gets a nice run that time. He'll get on my inside. I had to get on the brakes extra hard not to run into the back of Norton. Carpenter took advantage of that, but we got him on the inside now. We should, when we get on the gas, get a good run out. Long race to go, and 25th is that goal. Brennan Poole back here, though. So maybe I need to get up a couple more spots because Poole is definitely one of those cars that'll get around us. I drove way high there. Now Poole's on the inside. Might as well give it to him. 4 wide. No big deal, Poole. That wasn't what I wanted. I'm really glad that I made that alternate scheme for Gary Norton because otherwise we'd be driving around Ryan Sieg's paint scheme all day long. All right. We're on the outside now, and it might be okay. We can get on the gas earlier on the outside than we were, and that's keeping us side by side with Schildhaus, so that's good. Oh, of course, I don't know what's going on with Carpenter, but he's driving crazy. He just forced Schildhaus up into us. He's on my inside right now. We're able to do good work on this outside, but wow. I mean, someone put some lightning in that Lightning McQueen. Russ C's number 95 because he is flying. Whoop, we have contact again because another car jumping on the inside of someone. We're on the outside. It's Max Koss put Speedy Jones up into us a little bit, tightened us up, but I feel like we can get this. Wow, what is going on here? We got another one in Nemechek. I'm going to have to start making sure I'm running that low line. We lost that high line pretty fast. There we go. That'll be better. Because we got to get up to 25th place. Like, I can't be messing around. Look at how far Josh Perry is out right now. Holy crap. He just drove away from everyone. Jeez, I'm barely touching the brake, and it's doing that again. Get on it. There we go. You don't have it forever there. I'm here. I'm here, and I'm not giving up. We're not. Oh, we are. We cleared him. There we go. It was only a matter of time before we got into a groove, and that's huge for us. Can we catch Koss and Chavez? I don't know, but at least we don't have damage on the car this time from hitting the wall, and I feel pretty good about it. Oh, yeah, that was a huge run, but I did it too early. That's going to fade me up. I had to come off the gas a little bit, so kind of what I was working on I lost. But if Koss and Chavez start battling it out, that might work for us too. Hopefully. Looks like Chavez falling back on Koss a little bit as he'll take the inside and take the position away. Wow, who is... Oh, Lane. Lane having a good run here. He got right up to us for a second. We had a really good turn through 1 and 2. Doing whatever I can not to lose these guys as much as possible. Yeah, I just realized if I do that right, I don't even have to come off the, or touch the brake going through 1 and 2 anymore. I definitely do through 3 and 4, but not 1 and 2. Wow, Lane is not going away. So I'm going to either have to pass Chavez or keep Lane in my rear view somehow. Had to come off the gas so I didn't run through the back of Chavez, and Lane's got a nice run on us. Sammy Smith out. Oh, we got people pitting. Maybe people pitting that didn't pit before. That's interesting. I couldn't keep up with that. Who's pitting now? Chavez. That's not good for him. Yeah, a lot of cars are pitting now. What's going on? Did I forget something? No, I got 21 left in the tank. These are just people who did not pit when we pit the last time. So, that's good. How's our tires doing since I'm being stupid? 46%, 45. Eee. May not be great, but, you know. We'll see. Since I'm obviously not catching him. Yeah, I'm getting really loose now. Thankfully, we got people pitting, but I don't know. This isn't great. I couldn't do anything with Nemechek. I don't know. I mean, I don't have a special setup in this. I shouldn't be burning it up this bad. Josh Berry pits. Yeah, what? Every time I touch the brake at all now going through here, if I don't touch it, we slide. If I touch it, we slide. So, did I heat them up too much? Oh, yeah, I'm burning that. Okay, that's my problem. That's why this is happening, and we're just torching that tire, so we're losing a lot. I gotta figure it out here. What can I do? Not much. Dang. I'm trying to keep it high, but I'm also trying not to lose it. We're smoking those tires. I'm gonna have to pit early. We're gonna go as long as we can, but it's gonna be at least 5 laps, maybe more early. Yeah, wow, you see that? I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that in future later on the race. Allowing the car to fade really torched the tires, and that's bad. Very bad. Here comes Alfredo. He's a lap down, so this is just him getting back up on the lead lap. Inside. I'm barely touching the brakes, and this is happening. Wow. That's so bad. 28% now. Yeah, we're just, I mean, if I look at those, I guess the only thing I could do is slow down here and see if I can cool them off by doing this. Drive just slower for a minute. Let them get around me. No, still. I mean, I'm not overheating them now at all. Well, I might now that I just drove back up on the track. No, we got around there just fine, but it's still super loose. And we're a lap down because we just got past. That sucks. It was Greg Galding that passed us. All right. I think I might just have to drive this thing out the best that I can. I don't know. No matter what, we have to pit one more time after this, so I mean, I could just pit as soon as possible. Try to make it 5 more laps, but it's not pretty. Yeah, every time I touch the brake, it's like I don't even know how to explain it. Tires messed up bad. That's the best way I can explain that. Tire is messed up real bad. Never had this problem last season in any of the times I race here. I raced here 4 times last year, or 3 times. Once in the truck and twice in the Xfinity cars, and we never had this problem. I'm battling it out with No-Rick, though. I'm not just giving that up. We got Junior coming up on our inside. I'm just drifting now. Just drifting. Well, we're able to get some speed, but it's not enough. Carpenter is 5 seconds in front of us. We're losing so much every lap. Yeah, I know. Let me look at where we're at. 9%. That's bad. How many laps are we? 52. Yeah, I can get around 2 more times. Or pit, not this time, but next time around. Not giving up. Big pack of cars, but yeah, we have to pit this time. I blow my right rear if I don't pit this time. Oh, I don't have a choice. Holy crap. Grab it. Nope, 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 nope. Don't do this. Don't do this. Well, that was stupid. What is up with this car? I don't know. I don't really know what to do with it. We got 10 seconds of repairs. Oof. What do I do? 36 in the tank. Definitely have to pit one more time, so I guess it doesn't really matter when we pit, because we're going to have to pit. We could probably split it up even. I don't know. Can't go inside. I got cost right there. Just hang on to it. I just have to, where I said I didn't have to brake, I do have to brake. I got to slow the car down. Otherwise, I'm leaning completely on the tires and letting them do the work. So I can't do that. Cannot do that for sure, so we'll have to keep that in mind. A lot of grip at the beginning of these runs, no problem, but the issue comes up towards the end, and we obviously have to manage at least for 25 or so laps. So I'm going to work that out right now. I haven't done a speed up. We might as well do it right now, and we'll be back on the mic with you guys when we're pitting for the last time, or when some action happens or something. I know there's technically action right now, but you don't miss any of it. We just speed it up. So we'll be back on the mic, as I said. Really caution, or when we're pitting for the final time. Caution flies, caution flies, caution flies. We're staying out. I know. It's weird, but we're staying out because, although they won't have to pit, we would because we're jacked up. So we're going to stay out. Take a wave around. We waved around. It's a big deal for us. Granted, we got to pit again, but let's go on the hope that there will be a caution. I feel like I did this before. feel like this isn't the first time that I've taken this risk. Well, I took the wave around and I'm behind Lane. He was the one in front of me on the track as well. It was him and Nemechek, so Nemechek's up there, but he's a lap down. It's all good unless something bad happens, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be between two cars. There we go. There we go. Get it going. We'll be all right. We certainly didn't pit, so Lane had a much faster or much better tires than us. With our risk, we ended up, you know, in a completely different spot overall, but as you can see, we're able to stick with these cars right here, which matters. We just have to see how long it is before if we get lapped. If we get lapped, we might, obviously we're in trouble and it was all for naught, but if we don't get lapped, and it was a great move and we finish higher than we would have if we had just followed suit with everyone else. Now, if we get lapped but all these other cars around us get lapped, then we still are in a great spot because we can't fall back any farther than 21st. So that's big brain thinking as well. That's not great, but here we are. Figured there was somebody there. I'm glad I didn't just go all the way up the track like I was going to. I'm overdriving it. It'll be all right. Maybe it won't be. I don't know. Speedy Jones just got on my inside, and then here's Jeremiah Graham on my inside as well. But again, we're driving right now for that next caution so we can pit and clean it up. And the other thing we'll have over everyone else is when we pit the next time, if there is a caution, we pit the next time, we'll have better tires the entire time. But if there isn't a caution, we have to pit, then it was a risk we took, you know? Low-level team, that's just what we have to do. 26 laps left in the race. If we pit, we're 10 laps to the good right now, so anything right now is good. Some of these cars actually might have problems. We have burned the crap out of our tires again. I can feel it. So let me start to try to calm it down a little here. I had to do that because I saw Parker Smith was there, and if I'm going to start to get slippery again and need to slow down, then this is the route I'll go. Of course, the goal is to last long enough for that caution to come out. I'm not sure it's going to happen, but I got maybe 10 or so laps left on these tires, so I'm going to go ahead and speed it up again because we didn't get much of a speed up, and we'll be back on the mic when we're pitting for the last time, as I said before. Well, it's about the best thing that possibly could have happened. Who was it? I don't even know who it was. Michael Chavez. Looks like Alfredo is out from his wreck, and so is Brandon Jones. So interesting there. Well, here we go. We got a bit of a sprint here at the end. I didn't actually need to put all that gas in there, but oh well. I wasn't thinking. 14 laps left in the race. See what kind of a drive off I can get here. Oh, I think Chavez. No, Chavez is right there. So there's a third car out of the race. I don't know who it is. Must not have been Chavez. Chavez must have just been pitting. Interesting. We're a bit off. If we can catch the group, that'd be fine. But obviously, getting your lap back, you start at the back of the pack. So, granted, we do have better tires than everyone right now, so we should be reasonably faster. Ooh, that wasn't good. Car kind of pulled to the left, and we clipped that inside wall a little bit. I didn't really feel it. I saw the chip come off, though, so not great. Not great.
Careful, still there.
Well, we're making moves, but I don't know if we're gaining on cost. Maybe a little bit.
Clear low, clear low. You got room, you're clear.
Try my best to hold on to that move I just made. It worked. Oh, wow. We almost got into a 27.
Careful, still there.
Just doing the best I can, because if I can catch costs in them, there's a potential for another inside the top 20 finish, which would be awesome.
Got a car low now. I need 10 more solid laps. Concentrate for me.
I know what you need, sir. I got
Stay
you.
high, stay high. Clear down low. Careful.
Yeah, that last move ended up being really lucky. We were mere laps, 1 or 2 laps away from having to pit because of how poorly we were driving. And now, yeah, our tires aren't even warm. I mean, they're warm, but it's in comparison. We were at 273 degrees or something like that, running around 277. We were doing the worst. And now we're able to do what we're doing here, which is awesome. Kenseth is a lap down. That's weird.
Stay on the
He must have been one of those that got caught a lap down from the caution and never recovered.
inside.
These guys are laps down, or at least a lap down. It's not helping me that they're sticking out here, and
Hold your line.
hoping
stay
I can
high.
get a good run off and clear them both.
You got room, you're clear.
There we go. Had to get on the brakes a little harder at the end there, but I think through 1 and 2 we should be all right this time.
Got room, you're clear.
7 remaining in the race. We're in the top 20. Whoa!
Back her down.
Come on. Of course I'll pit again. We aren't putting fuel in it, but we'll put tires on it. Why not? Can only drop back 1 spot. We actually didn't lose anything because Tommy Joe was the one who damaged his car.
We're going green. Be ready. Ready. Hammer now.
I think 3 laps left or something. Oh, of course. Yep. Because we ran into the back of him. We get penalized even though we weren't. The caution didn't come out when it happened. That's a thing with the game.
Top 3, use it if you need it. Clear all
We
the way
have
back.
full-on tires, so I'm not. Oh, Kenseth back on the lead lap. I don't care if I torch the crap out of these tires in the next, 3 laps or something. Yeah, 3 laps.
Still there? All right, clear outside.
Back up in the top 20. Got Malone and Lane in front of me. I don't have that power in the engine to drive off, so hitting the brakes like that really stunts our ability.
Careful, still there. Car there on the inside.
Can I do something good here, or... We're going, man.
You got room, you're
There we
clear.
go.
Careful, still there.
Tried to get around Lane before the end of this race. We got last lap here. The real shot will come as we pull into 1 and 2.
Car high, careful there.
No contact at all.
Careful, still there.
But he's got the speed. Can I do it here?
Got one peeking inside.
We're in 17th. He's got the speed off. He's going to pass us. Yeah, he passes right at the very last moment. That sucked. It was a good race. Top 5 in this one. Austin Hill wins the race. Josh Berry second. Jeffrey Earnhardt third. Greg Galding fourth. Dale Earnhardt Jr. comes in fifth. Custom drivers. Eliza Bethel leads the way with a 16th place finish. Lane 17th. We come in 18th. Malone 19th. Cost 20th. Kane 22nd. Carpenter 24th. Graham 25th. Jones 26th. Egan 27th. Schildhouse 28th. Oliveira 30th, Perez 31st, Chavez 32nd, Smith 33rd, Norton did not finish, 18 laps down, 34th, and that wraps up your subscriber drivers. Fastest lap goes to Austin Hill. Most laps led also goes to Austin Hill. Lane started 31st, finishes 17th, and tough break goes to Anthony Alfredo. Started 5th, finished second to last with a DNF. Oh my goodness, why is Max Costa a rival out of nowhere? But he said, hey, that was a nice race. So now I have the opportunity to apologize to him. I don't know why I'm very confused by that. But he's angry. So that gave us the opportunity to get him away from being a rival that I had no idea he was a rival. Okay, we're just going to do this real quick. Everyone's good there, good there. Some reason Cost is angry. We're going to have to fix that for sure. Brandon Poole is annoyed. Everybody else is happy or a friend, so I don't know what happened with Cost. I don't recall having any real contact with him. I guess I'll just have to be careful. Anyway, though, folks, in our next episode, we'll be over at Atlanta, the bumpy, unrepaved track, or the Echo Park 250. But, folks, that is going to do it for this episode. I do want to take a moment out to say thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. And until next time, and of course, as always, you take care.